I'm really looking forward to the upcoming Days Gone Remastered, which is set to arrive on PlayStation 5 on April of 25th of 2025, so in just few more, weeks to days. Now this isn't just a re-release, thankfully, it's a comprehensive update that brings a host of new modes, features, and technical improvements, and it's designed to make the most of the PlayStation 5 and of course the PlayStation 5 Pro hardwares. Now for those of us who are also playing on PC, there's good news. This new game mode are accessible via the Broken Road DLC, so whether you're a long-time fan or a curious newcomer, there's plenty of the content that you can actually get yourself into. Now one of the most compelling new additions is the mode called Horde Assault. Now a survival arcade mode that reinterprets the core of the experience within Days Gone. So in this Horde mode, you start by parachuting into the area known as Cascade, armed with just a basic sidearm. From the very beginning, the gameplay challenges are immediate. You're forced to fend off an initial wave of freakers in order to reach your drifter bike. Now this bike, far from being a mere vehicle, now it actually becomes an essential asset for navigating the vast open regions while you're also searching for the scattered supply boxes. And the unpredictability of each run is heightened by these supply boxes, which randomly provides you with one or more than 20 different weapons. And among these, you will even find a flamethrower, a tool that isn't just available in the main story mode. Because of the content of the supply boxes reset with every new season, no two playthroughs are exactly the same, adding the exciting layers of strategy and the unpredictability to your experience. So it actually makes it a lot more viable of purchasing this add-on for $10 additional for this remastered version of Days Gone. Now, as you journey through the Horde Assault, the intensity only ramps up. The game is designed so that the longer you survive, the more formidable the enemy waves become. You won't only be facing regular freakers. The challenges extend to more dangerous foes like breakers, reachers, and even rager bears. Now, what's especially engaging is how the game dynamically escalates this difficulty. Now, if you manage to stick around for like 30 minutes on any of the map, you'll trigger what's called the Ultimate Horde, a relentless onslaught that continuously tests your ability to adapt and survive. This evolving challenge forces you to constantly refine your strategy, making every minute a test of both skill and resource management. And of course, during your run, keeping an eye on resources is quite critical. Alongside scavenging for weapons and supply boxes, you can also complete side jobs, mini objectives that pretty much helps you replenish your resources and offer extra experience points. Whether you're in a situation where up to 800 freakers could be closing in, those extra points and resources can make a significant difference, whether it's managing your ammo or ensuring you're well prepared for the next wave. Now, another quite fascinating aspect of Horde Assault is this intricate progression system. As you battle your way through, you're not simply racking up survival time, you're also collecting rewards that impact your gameplay on a deeper level. One of the core elements in the progression is the collection of injectors, gameplay modifiers that dramatically alter the way you experience each run. There are 24 unique injectors in total, split evenly between positive and negative types. So positive injectors boost your score but also raises the difficulty, pushing you to perform even better. And there's also negative injectors, might actually cut your score, yet they offer gameplay benefits that can ease the challenge in certain situations. For instance, one injector causes defeated freakers to explode upon death, effectively thinning out enemy ranks, while another, known as Wanted, kicks off the challenge by placing you at maximum heat right from the start. These injectors encourage experimentation, letting you fine-tune the challenge to suit your playstyle as you strive to reach that coveted status of legendary survivor. Now, the journey through Horde Assault is marked by a reward path that spans 35 levels. With every level, you unlock a range of rewards, from new character skins to additional injectors and even patch cosmetics. This reward path doesn't just offer superficial changes, it expands the game's character roster by adding 6 new never-before playable characters. Alongside these, familiar faces like O'Brien, Lisa, and Schizo are reintroduced in fresh ways that add depth and nostalgia to the experience. Now, there's also an interesting nod to the earlier challenges from 2019 with the return of cosmetic patches on Deacon's cut. These patches have a dual functionality. While they serve a decorative way to show off your progress, especially handy if you enjoy snapping in enhanced photo mode, they actually also carry you over to the main story, subtly linking your progression in Horde's assault with the broader Days Gone universe. And additionally, the reputation phase introduces bonus rewards for those who manage to hit target scores in multiple of regions, including a highly anticipated upgrade for your bike, a detail that longtime fans will definitely appreciate. Now, what really stands out about Horde Assault is its approachability. Even though it's envisioned as an endgame content, you can jump right into it as soon as you launch Days Gone Remastered. And for the newcomers, there's a natural temptation to explore the main story mode first to get familiar with the combat and exploration mechanics. However, if you're ready to dive straight into the action, Horde Assault offers an engaging, high-intensity experience that adds roughly 10 additional hours of gameplay to an already content-rich package. In reflecting on all of these updates, it's quite clear that Days Gone Remastered is more than just a graphical overhaul or a minor tweak in gameplay. Now, it's thoughtful expansion that deepens the survival experience and encourages both strategic planning and adaptive combat. Now, whether of course you'll be exploring the vast open world and challenges for the first time or revisiting familiar terrain with the renewed perspectives, there's so much detail to appreciate in every aspect of this remastered version. Now I'm genuinely looking forward to experiencing how these new system blends together to create an immersive and challenging environment in the world of Days Gone. At that, tell me down in the comments as well, what do you think about this add-on for Days Gone Remastered? It seems to be a lot more significant than I initially even expected. This is genuinely fantastic news. At that, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe. See you guys all, and have a wonderful day.